Hello. I was lurking in our Discord server as always the other day when I got attacked by a fellow comrade. There is Negev in Valorant, he said. I couldn't believe such words, so I had to go and see for myself. And today I would like to look into it and possibly answer the question, is there truly Negev in Valorant? Valorant has two types of machine guns, the RS and the Odin. Just like CSGO has the Negev and the disgusting duplicable M24K. On first glance, many would say that the Odin is the counterpart of the Negev, because RS doesn't look much like a machine gun. But after some playtime and analysis, I believe the true counterpart to be the RS. To figure this out, I have put down some of the main characteristics of the Negev and what defines it and compared them with the RS. Most of these turned out to be true for both weapons. Number 1. The ability to buy in second round with full armor. You can buy both the Negev and the RS on the second round without sacrificing your armor, no matter if you lose or win the pistol round. On another hand, you cannot do that with the Odin. You have to save up your money to it, just like you would have to for the M24K, which you should never do, of course. That's one of the things about the Negev. Unless you are really bad with your economy, you will be able to get it at pretty much any point in the game past the pistol round. Number 2. Laser beam. This is one of the points where the Negev and the RS fall apart. The RS has a bit more tricky and wild spraying pattern, unlike the godlike laser of the Negev. The RS also holds only 15 bullets compared to Negev's 150, with a slower fire rate that actually speeds up the longer you spray. But with Valorant's slower paced gameplay, it isn't too big of a deal and is quite justified. They are two very different games after all. Surprisingly, Odin actually prevails compared to the RS when it comes to the ease of spray control. Still nowhere as good as Negev, but definitely admirable. Number 3. The ability to transcend above the stars of God beyond human imagination and obtain power unlike any other. You can do this only with the Negev, so I didn't even bother checking. Number 4. Is it the best weapon in the game? Yes, it definitely is, compared to all other weapons that Valorant currently has. My conclusion is that the RS definitely does have many similarities with the Negev, but there can only be one Negev. For Valorant to truly succeed, they would have to copy and paste the Negev from the leaked source code. That's my little bit of advice to the developers, and since the game is still being worked on, I hope they do consider it. To put it simply, the RS is not as good as Negev, but the Odin is not as bad as M24K. It's more like the RS is a cheap Negev and the Odin is a Negev upgrade if you have some extra money. I will continue playing RS and armor only as long as this game is alive, but it will never have a place in my heart, just as Negev does. So I will let qualities, as I said, but it lacks the spirit, and spirit alongside Negev is one of the main things that I see many of these new games that pop up from time to time, like Valorant lack. Valorant is stepping up their game on the Negev part, but the other part is just as important. As a wise man in the Soviet Union once said, not great